Hi, 1 and 2 year old leaders. We're preparing for December 8th in our series called Nativity Scene. In this series, we're going to be looking at the Christmas story from a few different viewing points, seen as in S-E-E-N. So we're going to be looking at it from the prophets of old, beginning this week. Then the next week, we're going to look at it from the perspective of Jesus's humble beginning. Like, look in the manger and see what we find compared to what has been told people were looking for a king. And so we're going to look at what actually God was providing for us. And then the last week, we're going to look at it from the viewing point of the wise guys who followed the star to find Jesus. In this whole series, we'll be giving kids the chance to use the word picture of a star. Many times people follow stars to get somewhere. Whenever you're lost in the woods, you look to the stars to figure out where you are. And the wise guys and the shepherds and everybody was following a star, and we can follow the same star, and that star is Jesus. And so when we look from the viewing point of what God is providing for us, then we can be assured that He has provided us the perfect Savior that we needed at just the right time. In your lesson this week, you have a few fun Christmas activities. I know this isn't written in your lesson plan, but if you want to use it, you are welcome to. There's enough for everybody to do it. There is a pin the party hat on Baby Jesus game that you can play to begin with, or as a part of filling up time. We want kids to celebrate Christmas and to realize that Jesus is the center of why we get to celebrate everything we love about Christmas. So hopefully this will be a fun activity for you. This will be up in the walls for the whole session for you guys, or probably on the doors actually, because it might stay better there. And then your other activity is you have some papers that look like this, to have Jesus on a scroll. And your lesson says hearts. I didn't pay attention apparently, so I gave you stars instead. But you can let the kids fill in the Jesus letters with their stars. And then you'll have some yarn, and you can roll up after they've decorated their paper, you can roll it up, put some yarn around it, and send home their scroll so the kids can tell their family that Jesus is the center of what we are talking about this week. And then you have your memory verse, and I'm going to practice my sign language and try to teach you guys the words to your memory verse. So the memory verse is Galatians 4:4-8. But when the set time had fully come, God sent His Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those under the law, that we might receive adoption to sonship. I know, big words, but we can do this. So the sample hand motions are, but when the set time, you can look at like you're looking at a watch on your hand. At the set time, but when the set time had fully come, God sent His Son, born of a woman, born under the law. Now for this, you're going to make an L with your right hand and make a flat palm with your left hand. And you're going to touch the top with your L and touch the bottom with your L. The law, born under the law, to redeem. And redeem is, you're going to make fists like this, cross them in front of your body, and then you're going to raise them, and you're supposed to go high, but you won't be able to see it, high like you're praising. So redeem. Those under the law, that we might receive adoption. Now, adoption is you're going to make a fist with your right hand, or an open palm with your right hand, and you're going to grab out to your right side like you're pulling something to you, and then you're going to put it down. Pull and put down. To sonship, Galatians 4:4-5. Let's try that again. When the set time had fully come, God sent his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those under the law, that we might receive adoption to sonship. Galatians 4:4-5. And then you can pray with your kiddos and send them home. I am so excited to have you guys leading with us. Thank you for loving kids. Feel free to invite others to join you at any time. And don't forget, our family Christmas celebration will be December 18th. It's going to be a fun night, fun activities for kids of all ages to be a part of, as well as a special take-home activity. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for leading.